Hi everyone, I'm Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. I'm so sorry this video is a few days late. Usually I try to post them on Friday, and this is probably going to be posted like Wednesday of the following week. So sorry it is a few days late, but I promise I have so many fun things to talk to you guys about in this video. I have one weird hair. I was debating holding off on doing this video, and making like a very large one for this Friday with like, I guess, everything I made in 2 weeks, but I feel like that's just gonna be too many amigurumis and a very long video, so I decided to go ahead and still do 2 separate videos, so that way it's probably a little bit better and easier. I have some fun things though to share with you guys this video. I'm gonna talk about a new pattern release that I have. I was a pattern tester for someone else, and on top of that there's gonna be a little giveaway in this video as well, so stay tuned. And yeah, I hope you enjoy everything that we're gonna talk about here. I had a lot of fun. I crocheted quite a bit this week. The first thing I'm going to show you guys is my newest pattern, and it is called the Valerie the Cat, Valerie the Kitten pattern. I kind of go by both, but I believe the original name on the pattern is Valerie the Cat, but she's so cute. I showed you guys this basket of cats that I made last week, so the pattern is out. I had the most amazing testers with this pattern, and I'm gonna try to put up pictures that they sent me. So all of these are from Instagram. All of my pattern testers are on Instagram, so if you want to follow them and support them as crocheters as well, I'm sure they would greatly appreciate that. I think the easiest way to do that would probably be to go to my Instagram post, because they are all tagged on there, so you can just easily click on their profiles and follow them and support some more crochet artists. So they were all amazing, all had really good notes, and yeah, they all really enjoyed the pattern. It takes we were looking, and it takes about 15 to 30 minutes depending on, you know, the speed of the crocheter and all that. So very quick pattern, wonderful for markets. I made 2 this week, so these are 2 new ones, though I did mess up on this one's eye placement. They're a little bit higher than I normally like to do them, but I feel like it gives it a different look, so I'm okay with it. I wasn't super happy with it at the beginning, but I do think it gives it a different style, like a different look, so I'm really happy with these. So these 2 we're starting to go into the makes that I made this week, because these don't count. I showed that to you guys in the last video. So yeah, that pattern is out if you're interested in it. It's a very fun low/no sew pattern, because the original pattern was just the cat without a tail, but if you want to add the tail on, then that's the only thing that you would have to sew on. Really fun, really cute. I enjoyed this pattern, and like I told you guys last week when I showed it to you guys, I want to use my scraps with this pattern, because it's just so cute. Like, it's a blue cat, it's so cute. And then this was a little scrap piece as well. So yeah, you will probably be seeing a lot of these cats when I have blanket yarn scraps. So I think it's really cute, and it's hard to find patterns that look good in almost any color yarn, including variegated. I struggle with that. When I have like a lot of variegated yarn, I don't know what to make with it. So I was glad I came up with that pattern. So moving on, well, I'll probably show you guys the next very special pattern. So this is one that I pattern tested, and like always, the pattern designer and like the name of the pattern will be right down here at the bottom of the video. So this designer mostly posts on Instagram, but I believe she has an Etsy shop as well, which is where you'll be able to find this pattern. I did mess up, because I wish I had 3 very different shades of blue. Unfortunately, the shades of blue that I had were they were 3 different ones, but slightly different. And I don't know why I didn't realize that until I actually put everything together. If I were, and I probably will, I love this pattern so much. She is so, so, so talented. When I remake this in the future, I want to use either, again, 3 different shades of blue or using white on this one. So I'm going to show you guys the different shades of blue. There's like the dark one. I love that you can tell, you know, there's this dark blue and then this medium blue, and there's supposed to be a very light blue, which is this round right here right before you get to the gold. So that's where I messed up. I wish I had a lighter blue for this. You can see slightly this shade, and this shade are 3 different shades of blue, but these 2 you can hardly tell them apart. So I feel like I messed up with that. But the pattern designer was so sweet. She was so nice. She was saying that it still looks really adorable, and it's okay that I didn't use the different shades. But the bottom of the feet is this same color. I wish I had a lighter blue for that. Same with the arms. So yeah, I mean, besides that, I'm pretty sure you guys can tell this is such a cute pattern. I love it. I love it so much. I'm a huge Bluey fan. I think I've mentioned that in like quite a few videos that I love Bluey. So I was super happy to make this. And then she has like, I'm pretty sure 4 or 5 characters from the pattern. I'm sorry, from the show in pattern form. So really, really cute. It's a different style of Bluey and I love it. I'm all for that. So again, be sure to follow her. This is such a fun pattern, really easy in the sense of low sew. If you are okay with color changes, then this is a very easy pattern. I know some beginner crocheters struggle a little bit with color changes, which is okay. It's something that kind of comes with practice and with time, but I recommend this pattern. I really do. So be sure to go support that designer as well. Okay, so now we'll probably move a little bit faster with the amigurumis that are left. I'm super passionate about that Bluey pattern and I wanted it to show with you guys. So I after making that Bluey, I had a few scraps, which one of them did end up going towards this kitty, but I had some scraps of blue yarn and it wasn't very much of 3 different skein colors. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to try to use it up and see what happens. So I made 2 blueberries, no mouths. I feel like I should add mouths, but for right now, they don't. I think cheeks would look cute too. Maybe they're missing some details. What do you think? This is not a pattern. I just made a circle and then attached a separate piece. So I sewed this on. I know some blueberry patterns just have this crocheted on, but I prefer to sew it on. And I think I might have like gone up to 3 single crochet increase. So very, very cute. I love them. And you know what, I was able to use up some scraps, so I'm excited. I think that finished off 1 shade of blue. Then I had this yarn. This one I almost used it for the Bluey, but I didn't because I don't know if you could tell, you might be able to, it's a little bit thinner than this yarn. So I believe this is a 5 weight yarn and it's so cute. I really enjoyed working with it. I actually still used a 5mm hook with this, which is really funny because I use a 5mm hook with 4 weight yarn, with worsted weight yarn, but it just works so perfect. And this is a free pattern on Instagram. Very, very fun, very cute. I used up everything with this too. So I love these tentacles, but I did notice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9. I think the pattern is that way, but I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, he's so cute. I love the big eyes on this. And now that I'm seeing the smile, I really think these blueberries would look extra cute with that smile, because yeah, I'm gonna add smiles to these later. we just decided that together. Next, I have another free pattern on Instagram, and this is a let me see, I think with this, I finished a big scrap ball that I had left after making the Bluey. So I made a whale and it's really cute, but I strayed slightly from the pattern. This little detail, I don't even know if I like that, but I tried my hand at embroidery. I did this before with a whale once, but I believe I used worsted weight yarn when doing the embroidery and it looked better. So next time I think worsted weight yarn would look better on blanket yarn for embroidery. But as far as the pattern, where I strayed was that it has two fins and it was one like larger looking fin for the tail. But I thought it looked kind of funny, so I did two for the tail. Then when I put them together, at that point I made all the pieces and I ran out of this blue yarn. But I put them together and I thought, okay, it looks like a little cramped. Like there's a lot going on here. There's not enough space in between the tail and the fins is what I felt like. So if I had more yarn, I would have probably attached these two, crocheted them together and maybe like decreased a little bit, then added that tail on here. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but I had the two pieces. I would have wanted to crochet around, decreasing a little bit, and then that would be my one tail piece. Like both pieces would be crocheted to make one, and I would crochet or sew that onto this. So that would probably be what I would do differently. But yes, like I said, I did slightly stray from the pattern, because if you do the pattern, it's just this. One of these is the tail. So I thought that looked kind of, obviously it would be more centered than this, but I don't know. It didn't, if you were going to have one piece or a tail, I feel like it should be a little bit bigger. But I love this pattern. I've actually made it twice before, I think. And yeah, it's a really, really cute pattern. I don't have anything against it. I was just saying, sometimes I do different things to the pattern, but it doesn't mean that I have anything against the pattern. So these next ones are so cute. I want to make more, but it's a lot of sewing. So brace yourself. You're going to want to make some of these too, but I'm warning you, there's quite a bit of sewing to them. So I made 3 overall, well actually I made 4 overall frogs, but I don't have the 4th one with me anymore. But these are so cute. I really love making these. I want to make more. I feel like I just have the perfect yarn for the overalls. It was here. Oh, I think this is kind of, it's a different type of yarn than this, but this is kind of like denim looking yarn, and I have a few skeins of that, and I just feel like it's perfect. So this is a free pattern on Instagram. I love it, but each frog does take me like an hour and 20 minutes. By the time, you know, I crochet stuff and sew everything, that's about how long it takes me. So the body is one piece. So this body is one piece. The 2 legs are separate, the arms are separate, the head is separate, as well as the eyes. So as you can see, there's a lot of sewing to it. I suppose you could crochet on the arms, but then you have to calculate it where the overall straps will be, because those are crocheted. Those are not sewn on afterwards. So it's a little complicated if you're trying to crochet the pieces on. I feel like it's just less stress to just sew them on rather than try to figure out where to crochet them on. However, it is a little bit more hassle, if that makes sense. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces to sew on. Did I count right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. A lot of sewing, but really, really cute. I don't know if these would work for markets, because again, they're kind of small for the amount of time they take because of all the sewing, but I love them. I've already made 4. I'm taking a little break. I might make more, but yeah, we'll see. I'm taking a little break for now. So then I have another free Instagram pattern, and this is a duck. I think it's a duck. It's a really cute pattern on Instagram. I actually made it twice. You can tell, of course, I use different yarn. Same weight yarn. These are both 4 worsted weight yarn, but this one is Hobby Lobby's Crafter Secret yarn, and this is, I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. So the weight of the yarn definitely was a little bit smaller. On this bird, I was using up a scrap and I ran out of yarn right as I was making the very last wing, so I used some white yarn and I think it blends in pretty good. Then I decided to add a little bow. This is not in the pattern, but I just think it just tied it together perfectly. So I have these two very, very cute, I think they're ducks, I'm pretty sure. I do make the bills different than the pattern. The pattern is kind of more of a flat bill where you just make a chain and then single crochet. You have a chain and then you single crochet around the chain, so you have like one piece like this where it's flat, and then I extend it, so I keep single crocheting a bit around, and that way it has some depth to it. It's a bill rather than just being a flat piece. So I really enjoyed that. Before I made this and ran out of yarn, I made a budgie. This is also a free pattern on Instagram. I believe they're called Budgies, and it's kind of like parakeets. Really cute. I don't know if it's giving me parakeet vibe, almost like eagle vibe, but it might be that navy-ish blue going right across from here. So cute. I really like it. I really enjoyed working with this yarn, and I'm out of it, so I'm gonna miss it. But it's really cute, and I'm glad I was finally able to work it into an amigurumi. And yeah, like I said, I'm gonna miss having it on my yarn shelf, but it's okay. I'll buy more soon, I'm sure. Then the last two projects that I have this week are two side ducks. I liked these until I embroidered the eyes. Then I feel like they're just not as cute as they could be. So I, as you can tell, am a very, very beginner at embroidery, and I think I might undo the eyes because they were so cute until I embroidered those on. So I might use thread. I've noticed sometimes it's easier for me to do details with thread rather than yarn, or if I pull the yarn apart, so instead of 4 strands, if I just use one, if I don't have thread, I might do that because I feel like I demoted them. They were cute until I embroidered the eyes. I do love this pattern though. This is a free pattern that I found on Instagram. But again, this one is kind of similar to this one when it comes to sewing the pieces. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think the head and the body were together. So 6 pieces. Not too crazy, but it's so cute. I love side ducks, so I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make some. And I was using up some of this yarn. Was it this yarn? Maybe it was this one. It was this one right here. It's a thicker yarn. It's not a worsted weight yarn. It's a I think it's like a 5. No, maybe it's 4. Let's see. It's a big twist premium yarn, and oh, it's a medium 4, but it's a very, very thick 4, like very thick. So yeah, very cute. If you made it in acrylic yarn, it will come out quite a bit smaller though. So there's that. And with that, that is all that I crocheted this week. Not a whole lot, but actually kind of a lot if you think about it. I got some big amigurumis and some other big ones. I feel like I did do a lot actually with these two. So I'm gonna count up everything, and yeah, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16, because I did make 4 of these. So 16 amigurumis in 1 week. I think that's a win because there are some big ones in there, and yeah, I'm really, really happy with that. And I was able to finally release the cat pattern, so that did take some of my crocheting time away as well. But it was worth it. Very, very worth it. So if you're interested, the pattern for that will be in my Etsy shop, which is always linked in the description box below. So before I go, I did promise in my last video that I would have a giveaway for this one. So let's see. For this giveaway, if you could just write something that you're happy about this week, or something that you're looking forward to. That's what we're gonna do. Something that you're looking forward to this month. It could be anything. It could be very small, something exciting like a trip, or something like just spending some time with family, just something positive. What are you looking forward to this month? Anyone who writes that in the comment, you don't have to go very much into detail if you don't want to. I'm gonna do a giveaway for $5 from my, like a $5 coupon from my Etsy shop. I was gonna give away this pattern directly, but then I thought, well, I'm not sure if like someone already has it, or maybe that's not a pattern someone is interested in. But it's kind of, this giveaway is to celebrate the release of that pattern, and just because I am super thankful for you guys and I really enjoy making these videos, connecting and chatting with you guys. So I feel like I get to tell you guys often of things that I'm looking forward to and some life updates, and I would love to hear from you guys too. So yeah, what are some things that you guys are looking forward to this month? I think I can use some positivity, and I would really, really enjoy I'm really looking forward to reading those. I think I would really enjoy that, because you know what? We could all use some positivity. So thank you again for watching, and I hope I talked about everything that I meant to talk about this week. Oh, actually, there is one more thing. I am kind of debating doing a new video series of free patterns. So there might be some videos coming up very soon. I was kind of torn between two ideas, between an idea of like grabbing a skein of yarn and seeing how many things I can make out of that skein of yarn, and that be kind of its own series. But I think what I'm liking more is I'm gonna choose a free pattern. I don't know if these are gonna be weekly or bi-weekly or just whenever, but I think it would be fun if I chose a pattern that's free, whether it be Etsy, or not Etsy, sorry, Ravelry, Instagram, just a blog, just a free pattern that anyone can have access to. And maybe if I make it 2 or 3 times, maybe more, if I have a pattern that I've made multiple amigurumis of, and I can show you guys like if the pros and cons, I guess, to the pattern and how it looks in different yarns. That's kind of what I'm thinking of doing. I think that would be fun. I can do like one pattern per video, but show you guys how it looks in variation. So let me know if that's something that you guys would be interested in. This would kind of be an example. Like I said, I would probably have like 2 or 3 made for each video, with like the minimum of 2, so I could show you guys. I think that would be fun, so I can go a little bit more in depth into the patterns. And yeah, let me know if that's something you guys would enjoy watching. It would probably be a very, very short video of like maybe just a couple minutes, but I think it would be fun. So let me know, and again, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.